Hello everyone, it's time for another UKGPL race at Brands Hatch with the 55 mod, and I'm going to take the Connaught Type B car. So let's see how it goes. I hope we have another good race, even though last time it was a little bit of mixed feelings because I took out the leader by mistake, but I'm expecting penalties to go my way. But I think they haven't yet come to it to give the penalties, but yeah, let's see how it goes. We're going to drive at Brands Hatch, a circuit where we need to use the brakes a lot more, so the brake fade is going to be critical in the race. With this car, it's a slower car, but it's very nice in the corners, so I hope to compensate a little bit for the brakes and the lack of power. And yeah, let's get to it and see how it goes. I think qualifying has already begun, so let me check. There it is, the server. I didn't realize yesterday when I was streaming RBR that actually I have to drive this race as well, because I remember Dimi mentioned from Turbo Racing that he has this race, and I just didn't realize I'm also in this championship. So yeah, I didn't warn you guys yesterday. 42 minutes. Okay. I did a few laps testing earlier, maybe about 15 laps or 12 laps, something like that. And this is the setup I came with. I'm not really sure. It felt good, but how it's going to be with more fuel and in longer stints, I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. Check the sound. Let me know if the sound is okay. Yeah, basically for qualifying, again like last time, we need to save the brakes so we can do a proper lap before they fade away. Okay, let's let through the driver coming behind. And also I need to warm up, as I slept quite late today, so we'll need some time to get into the groove. With these cars you really need to be very precise on the brakes and then turn as early as possible into the apex on this track to keep it on the ideal line. This car only has 4 gears, so I wasn't sure how to distribute them around the track. I think I found a good solution. Hey, Donut! Yeah. It's a nice one. Okay, let's try a quick lap. The brakes are cooled down enough. It's going to be very difficult in the race with the brakes failing, because in this track, compared to last time, you're braking a lot more So it's inevitable that the brake goes away. Maybe after this line lap I'm going to do a few slow laps, 1 or 2, so I can try again with less fuel and a little bit more warmed up tires. Not such a good lap at the moment, but at least to have some lap time in the standings. Even though we have only 4 gears, this car has a lot of torque. So we can stay in a higher gear, it's not a big problem. It's more about how easy it is to turn the car with higher revs. Okay. Now let's drive with less use of the brake until it's cooled down properly. Plus it's going to be a good practice for the race, even though I'm on low fuel at the moment. Hey Kirill! Yeah, I'm doing some Grand Prix Legends, just this championship with the 55 mod. It's much different to the other cars. You need to look after the brakes as they fade away. Oh, Yannick joining. I think he's going to be extremely quick. He holds some of the records with these cars. I cannot cool the brakes, even though I'm trying, but there's too many braking points, braking zones on this track. Yeah, I guess for a quick flying lap I don't really have a chance other than the first flying lap. After that the brakes are just too bad. Yeah, as you can see, when I try to not use them too much, it's not slowing down enough. Okay, so let's do another attempt then. Maybe with less fuel too. I'm really not sure how it's going to work in the race. It's really tricky. Oh, we only used about 5 liters, so we can definitely start with less. Yeah, let's try with 8. I've been told some of the cars have actually disc brakes on the front wheels, so maybe for this track they would be more suitable, but I already tested with this car, so there is no time to change. Plus this car is quite cheap, just 8 tokens. So I'll have more tokens for the third race. The target for this race is to just avoid incidents and mistakes. It's going to be very difficult with the fading brakes. Especially as I haven't tested with more fuel and doing more laps with the brakes gone. So I guess I have to adapt as we go. Let's try to do a good lap now. Too fast into turn 1. Normally I go down to second, but I wanted to try to take it in third, because I think in third gear it's much better on the exit of the corner. But yeah, maybe I'll go down to second again just to make it easier to go into the corner, and then we can short shift to third. Same thing on turn 2. Going to first. Yeah, trying to give this guy space. It's really bad pit exit there. Yeah, so basically for turn 2 is the same thing. We can go down to first and short shift to second on the exit. You know, I'm actually going to try something. Let's try 2 warm-up laps, going slow. But maybe it's still going to generate a little bit more temperature in the tires, so we can have more grip on the flying lap. But I need to use the brakes as little as possible to keep them cooled down. I noticed in the first race, if you just touch the brake a little bit to slow down the car, but not too much, it doesn't hit them that much. So I need to adapt some kind of strategy like that for the race. Especially in the sweeping bends where you don't need too much braking. Just early jab on the brake. Yeah, I'm noticing at lower revs, higher gear, the car is understeering too much. It doesn't want to open the differential to make it go into the corner. Even in this corner it's actually possible to take it in third, but you have to drop the revs so much. So better to change down a gear and then short shift. Let's not use the brake too much. And on the next lap, I can finally push. Not so good in turn 2 and 3. It's really difficult without proper trail braking to rotate the car exactly. When you have to just let it roll instead of using the brake more. Not such a good lap, but maybe it's going to be quicker than before. Let's see. I'm not entirely happy with the balance of the car, but not really time to make setup changes now. And I'm not even sure what to change, so I'll do it. The setup I have now. Oh! Personal best! Wow, I didn't expect that. Just 100th of a second quicker. Very nice. Very good. I'm surprised. Let's see the tire temperatures. Actually, very good tire temperatures. Not overheating anywhere. Even cold tires. Despite the sliding around. But I think if we slide around more in the race, it's going to maybe become a problem for the rear tires. Yeah, let's do another attempt. 25 minutes, plenty of time to go. I think I can improve if I just get some of the corners right. I missed some of the apexes even though I carried more speed. So I'm not sure which is quicker. Difficult to judge. Sometimes you miss an apex but carry more speed and you go quicker. So you don't really know. I was a little bit impatient in turn 2, and in this corner I carried too much speed on the entry. So these are the two places where I can actually improve. This time I'm going to try with the first lineup instead of doing 2 warm-up laps. Also, yeah, this corner I missed a little bit. the line. Yeah, let's try. Some mistakes in other corners this time, but it felt good in the places I made mistake before. It's snapping a little bit too much on the exits. Something to do with the setup. Okay. Let's see the time now. For one of the corners I slowed down a little bit too much, and for one of the others I went wide. 2 corners from the end of the lap, so not really happy again with the time. Oh, managed to improve, nice. I think the first sector was really good, the first 3 corners. This time I just managed to hit the correct line. Oh, so many people with this car. What was it? Oh, I cannot check here. The Connaught, I think it's Connaught. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. I could try a change and see how it feels. To put a little bit more understeer on entry, but make the car stable, and then to make it more controllable on throttle. Let's test. The grid is a little bit smaller this time. Some people missing the race, I think. Or maybe they'll show up later in the last moment. I wonder if I should make second a little bit longer, by the way. In some corners it's hitting the ref limiter too early, fix it. I have to short shift too early. Also, between third and fourth, there is a bigger gap than I would like, but what can I do? I need third gear in some of these faster corners. And even now the fourth gear is not long enough for slipstream, probably. It's just on the limit on the straight. I should have opened more gap to the drivers in front. Let's hope I don't catch them. This wasn't so good. Wheel spinning too much, I don't think. I mean, it's easier to drive, but it's wheel spinning too much. It could be better for the race though, with the fading brakes. Let's stop. Oh, Yannick getting very close. 16 minutes to go. Let's try something else, a little bit more on the coast, and we can try more clutches. Also, I'm not sure about the brake bias, for when the brakes fade. Do I have the brakes too much to the front or not? Yeah, actually I cannot make the second gear longer because of turn 3. I'm using it there without going down to first. And it's already quite long in that corner, so... Let's find the gap between the cars. Okay, someone else coming behind. I messed up this corner. It wasn't a bad lap until then, even though again it was wheel spinning so much, but I think it was a good lap. But I didn't slow down enough for that corner. And again here, no brakes. I used the brakes too much in the previous corner. Shame, it was, I think it was a better lap until the penultimate corner. But it's wheel spinning too much. I don't like the way it's handling. I think I'm going to go back to the way it was. Even though it's snapping, it gets better traction. You know, I can try something more aggressive and see what happens on the coast side. If I can nail the brakes, the braking points, it may work to rotate the car quicker. No, not a lock diff, no. You can set the diff. Basically in Grand Prix Legends you don't have different type of differentials, only Salisbury diff, I think it was called. So any mod they make, they have to use that differential. And then limit the settings, I guess. If they want to simulate a more locked or open diff options. Hey, Mr. CB. Yeah, but to racing. But tube, is it pronounced? I really like this track. I don't know why you don't enjoy, but it's one of my favorite old tracks. But it depends on the car. I think if we didn't have the problem with the brakes so much, it would be much more enjoyable, but it's how it is. On this track with the 65 mod, for example, it's great racing. I've had so many good races here. Such a technical track, it really rewards precise driving on brakes and turning and trail braking. Okay, so let's try another attempt. I didn't expect this car to be so nice in terms of handling, by the way. It's low powered, but very good balance. I really enjoy it. I'm using the brake too much too early. It's going to be worse at the end of the lap. I got used to the more open diff and now snapping too much. It's really difficult to distribute the braking available through the whole lap. Oh, he stood right on the ideal line. But I wasn't improving anyway, I think. Donald and his alter ego arguing. Oh, Yannick managed to improve. Ah. Nice, nice. Can I go with 0, maybe, toe, and see if it works better? Let's try. I'm running out of time. He's really good. Really good. I'm just going to go back to how it was. Otherwise, I'm tempted to use more trail brake to stop the car from rotating so much. To keep the car in control. But that uses up the brakes too much. Some sort of echo effect, I don't know. It shouldn't be. I suspect something, but you should have said earlier, by the way. Or did it happen just now? Or are you joking about the car being a bat tube? Okay, I need to focus. No time. No time to read the chat at the moment. Only 7 minutes remaining, I think. So basically maybe 2 attempts. This one and one more. And I need to fuel up the car as well. And I don't know the fuel consumption. And with these cars, every liter counts for the pace of the car. So I cannot really put too much fuel to be safe. It's going to affect the performance. No, this wasn't it. I turned too early. It's difficult to find a good rhythm when you're going slow before that. Let me check something. About 3 liters per lap, maybe. Less, maybe 2.5, something. This is really going to be my final attempt, because I need time to prepare for the race. Don't want to risk it in the final seconds. To save the brakes more. It's really critical for the flying lap to have as much brake as possible. It's starting to fade away in the final corners, especially if you overdo it in the first ones. At least for this corner, it's very critical to have enough brake. Ah, too fast. No, this is not gonna... Do I have time for another attempt, or is it going to be too risky? Let's see. No, no time. Okay. Losing the pole by 300ths. I couldn't repeat a good lap. Yeah, so basically let's say 2.5 liters. I think maybe it could be even less, especially in the race when I'm saving fuel. But yeah, let's go with that. 25 laps. So 75 liters. It sounds too much. It sounds too much. Should I go with less? I'm sure Dimi calculated better. I think I'm going to risk with 72. It could be still too much. But let's not risk too much with the fuel. Even if it handicaps me, I didn't test enough. I should have paid attention earlier for the fuel, before I ran out of time. Let's see who is still racing. Dimi is still trying. He's in 6th at the moment. All these cars in the top 6 are the same. Let me check something. 60, yeah. Oh, Dimi said 53 liters. Is that right? Wow, so maybe I'm just using more in qualifying somehow. I'm going to go with 57 then. Thank you, thank you. Much less than what I was going to go with. Just to make sure. Why is Dimi apologizing? What did he do? Now, how are we going to adapt with the brakes though? I have no idea. We need to constantly check on the brake light and brake early. Okay, thank you, Donald. Let's not miss the start. I'm really worried because we are going to be packed together after the start and suddenly someone's going to lose the brakes. So The car almost lost the revs at the start, but managed to keep it going just enough to get good traction, which really helped afterwards. Now let's be careful with the brakes. Oh, he got a good slipstream here. He braked early. Everyone's saving the brakes maybe. But at the same time I'm worried having Yannick behind. You know what happened before in OAO with the 65 cars. Okay, I got a better line through the corner. He ran a little bit wide. But the slipstream of these cars is quite strong. So it's not going to be possible to escape. Especially since he is so good in the corners. Yannick, I mean. I'm just trying to save the brakes for as long as possible. They are going to go now, away. There it is. Red light on this lap. He's taking massive risks with these dive bombs on such a corner. This is not a place to attack, especially with cars which have fading brakes. But I had to open the door. I didn't want to be taken out again by him. It's pointless. Let's see what happens. That blue car behind, by the way, is it a different car? Making through the other ones with the same as mine. The Connaught. Must have overtook a lot of cars then. Unless it's just a different skin for the car. Why am I losing on the straights, by the way? Something is not right. Is it my setup? Oh, no brakes. No brakes. Almost brake too late. Yeah, here as well. Yeah, almost lost the rear. Just no brakes at all. Oh, Yannick almost going off there. But he has experience with this track. He holds the record from a previous race here with this car. Yeah, I'm going to just let him through. I didn't notice who is that on the pit board. We'll see later. I think even if I try to save the brakes, it's not going to make a big difference. Too many braking zones in this circuit. Oh, it could be another Connaught, just different skin. I just need to figure out the braking points with the fading brakes, that's all. Once I do that, it's not going to be a big problem. But why is it snapping like that? I think maybe I made a mistake changing the rear toe back to 0. I should have kept it like it was before. Now the car is a little bit understeering and then snapping around. I'm always losing on this corner, by the way. I'm not sure why. It's like I'm exiting too slow. Yeah, I think definitely there is something with the rear toe which helps to keep the car drifting without snapping. But I need to test more, I guess, in the future to figure it out. And maybe it works differently with the different cars, I don't know. Very difficult to slow down for turn 1. Right on the limit there. Even if you use the gears to slow down the car a little bit, it's not enough. It doesn't make that much of a difference to use the gearbox. It's almost as if we need a Scandinavian flick. To make the car slow down. So far this is a very good luck compared to my previous laps. Am I changing gears too late? Maybe that's why I'm losing time. Am I letting the revs go too high and the torque is disappearing much sooner? It's possible. It's possible with the Honda in 65 cars, it happens the same. Let's try to shift a little bit earlier and see what happens. But I stayed in second gear. I think I'm almost keeping up now with the guy in second. But in some corners I'm not taking them as fast as possible. Especially this left-hander. In second gear I'm losing time, and in third gear I'm losing time too. Not very good gear ratios for that part. I could try to stay in third all the way. Maybe I'll try it in the next lap to see what happens. But it's going to be difficult with such low revs. too fast, too fast. Oh, he almost took me out. Oh, never mind. I heard the grass sound from his car, and I was thinking, oh no, he's trying to avoid hitting me. Oh, I'm braking too late. Too late, too late. I have to take that diagonal line to make sure I make the corner. Let's try to stay in third here now. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to use third from now on. Because I think every gear change is losing me some time. Especially when it's a short shift. Oh no, full view retiring. Oh, the driver in front made a mistake. I'm not sure who it is by the name which is showing on the pit board. Oh, almost got taken from the guy behind. It's really difficult when you don't have brakes and being behind someone. And I'm braking early on purpose, so I hit the apexes. Yannick really flying at the front door. I think I have a chance for second if I don't make any mistakes, but it's really difficult. And I'm being caught from behind by the other one. I think he could be quicker than both myself and the guy in second, if he had a clear road. Was it the leader from the previous race? I'm not sure. I forgot the names. Oops, braking a little bit late again. The moment I relax too much and I forget about the fading brakes, drive by habit, I'm braking too late. I think in this corner you can carry more speed on entry, but it's really risky to go right on the line and then go back in for the second apex. Something like this. But I noticed Yannick was using exactly the whole width of the road. And it makes a difference. He's disappeared now. Okay, this was a much better lap. Let's brake early for this one as well. Nice. If I can somehow do such kind of laps all the time, I could even be quicker than Yannick, who knows. Oh, a mistake there. Let's overtake. No brakes. I'm not even looking at the light anymore. There is basically no brakes anywhere, almost. Oh, too quick. Yeah, I think this corner here is critical, but I'm not willing to risk that much going on the outside for the second apex. Let them battle behind, it's good for me. If they slow each other down a little bit. Interesting how with the fading brakes it's better to use higher gears. You would think it's the opposite, but no. It works very nice. I think because for trail braking it helps to have higher revs. But when you're braking so early and then use the throttle, it's better to have the torque instead of too high revs. Wow, 7 seconds to Yannick. He is in a league of his own in this race. Yeah, I think the guy behind braked too late. He wasn't really trying to avoid me, he just braked too late. I braked on time there. Didn't brake test him. Ah, shame. He's gone. And the other one is going to pressure me again. I cannot get this corner right. I'm just not taking the risk to go all the way to the outside before the second apex. Much more interesting race in this round, even though we had some good fun with the leader in the previous and then at the end of the race with Phil. But I think here it's better racing. Especially because we have more people with similar pace. Yeah, I'm still going down to second just to slow down the car with the gearbox. It helps. Hey Fred, how are you? Yeah, again I'm braking too early, but what can I do? I'm not confident enough to take it properly. Ah, this time very bad exit. Very bad. Oh, Alan Maurice is out. this was a very bad corner there. I'm not confident I'm going to slow down enough if I carry more speed. I prefer to just survive without crashing, especially after yesterday's experience in RBR. I need a positive run today. Even if it's not such a good finishing position. Right now it is though, right now it is, but if I lose second I'm still going to be happy to finish in third, maybe. So it's not a big deal. Oh, nice Fred, good luck in SRM. It's a really tough event. I super rallied most of the legs. It was really bad experience. So be careful. Okay, let's stay in third this time. This corner is so tricky to get right because suddenly you lose the camber of the road and you're being thrown to the outside. I'm trying to focus on the exits, nothing else. Let's go do a better exit this time. Yeah, this is it. This was much better. And still I think the guy behind took it even better on entry. But the exit was good. Oh, again, very risky. He braked too late. Every time I hear the grass behind me, it's not a comfortable feeling. Wheels on grass, I mean. Wow, Yannick is basically every lap 1 second quicker. I don't know how he does it. A little bit too late. Yeah, this is the trick with this corner. If you brake a little bit too late, just go to the inside and increase the distance for the braking. And then just let the car rotate. Yeah, Yannick is an alien for sure. I raced him in OAO with the 65s, and sometimes he was untouchable. He was making some mistakes, but when he's in his groove, I couldn't really match his speed. But if he didn't take me out twice in the first and third rounds, I would have beaten him, I think, for the championship. Actually, it's not quite clear, because if he didn't take me out in the third race, he wouldn't have started Monaco in last place, which means he would have won. He was extremely fast there. But yeah, the championship would have been much closer, for sure. Oh, I'm being caught behind now. I'm driving cocky, I think. Not big mistakes, but just not fast enough. Oh, shit. Oh, I see what happened. I was in second gear. Because sometimes I shift to fourth and I forget, and then on the braking I'm changing down only 2 gears. Okay, good exit. The second turn is so difficult now with the fading brakes. The other ones are okay, not a big issue. But second corner. I love this corner here. If you get it right, it feels so good to get the car to the inside and go around the apex. How many laps to go? I'm not keeping track. 10 laps to go. Oh, this race is going so quickly because we are having some battles. Let's be careful in this corner. Yeah, just should stop going to. Should stop going to 4 gear. I can brake even later into that corner, but for some reason I'm not trusting the car is going to slow down. I'm giving the guy behind good slipstream, so he's catching on every straight. Otherwise I think we have similar pace if it wasn't for the slipstream. This was good. Somehow he's braking later here, I don't know why or how. Not why, but how. I think these are the 2 corners I'm losing time to him. The second corner and this one now on entry. Oh, I braked too late. But yeah, this is the way. This is the way. But it feels so risky. For a moment I thought I was going to go off the road. But you can see the difference it made. I pulled away. Pulled away, but by maybe half a second or something. If Yannick is driving every lap like that, he deserves completely the victory. Driving every lap on the limit. Actually, I shouldn't even say if. He's obviously doing it. That's how he's so quick. I guess not every race is going to be a strategic race with the brakes. For a track like this, you just drive without brakes. All the race. Except lap 1. It makes it a little bit more normal because it's more consistent. You can actually get exact braking points on every lap, instead of trying to adapt every time with the brakes. Power. He's catching again. I need to push more. I relaxed a little bit in the last 2 laps. Not 2 laps, but a lap and a half. So I need to push more. If I can take that left-hander again, like 2 laps ago, it's going to help. Oh, too late, too late. Oh. That was risky. Not exactly like previously, but it was a good corner this time. There is still more room to carry more speed. Too much wheel spin. Oh, he got the slipstream. I hope he doesn't take me out. I really need to pull away a little bit in the corners where I'm a little bit quicker, if possible. Yeah, this was good here. Managed to break away from him a little bit. It's mostly the first half of the lap where I cannot really go quick enough. Turn 1 is fine, I think, but after that I have some issues. Okay, this was much better. Braking early really helped. Nice. Still not a very good exit, but the entry was good. This time he's not that close. I wonder if I'm warming up the tires at the rear a little bit too much. The car is wheel spinning more at the moment. Early on the power. Or immediately it made a difference, he's now closer. Yeah, I changed by habit to fourth, but realized it on time to go back to through the gears. It's definitely snapping more now. Yeah. Not exactly snapping, but not enough grip in the rear tires when I touch the throttle. The rear's sliding around. Okay, this was good. Too late. It always feels like you can turn later, but with these cars it doesn't help. Three laps to go. The entry was a little bit cautious, but the exit was very good. So that compensated enough. Yeah, the rear is definitely overheating somewhat. Maybe not overheating, but getting more heat into the tires. I'm actually not sure what the optimal temps are for these tires. Is it again like with the other mods 100 degrees, or is it less? It feels like it's less. The car begins to slide at around 80 or something. 2 laps to go. It's a little bit unnecessary to open the corner that much. Yeah, it's sliding too much now. I cannot put the power down properly. But maybe he has the same issues now. By the way, it helps a lot that this car only has 4 gears, because it's almost like I'm using H pattern shifter, going just 1 gear down. Without having to go through the gears, it actually is helping a lot with these fading brakes. Because there is a bigger gap between the gear ratios. So it's like skipping a gear, almost. Okay, one more lap. Managed to pull away on this lap. We still have a lot of fuel, by the way, so I guess I overfueled still. So much sliding. Good thing I didn't start with 72 liters. Thanks to Dimi and Donald for telling me, for relaying the information back to me. Why was there a blue flag there? In the end. Nice! Second place, I'm happy. Really happy with this. Okay. Let's check how much fuel we have left. Thank you guys, thank you. I'm really happy. Yannick was in a league of his own, but we managed to keep... what's his first name? Leo. Oh yeah, Leo. I think Leo was the leader in the first race, so beating him was good. And Dimi finishing fifth. Nice, nice. Very good. And Quaife in 4th position. And the other Quaife in 6th. And John finishing as well in 7th position. Very close between him and Phil. Very nice one. Let me check. 14 liters. I knew the consumption is going to drop so much because we are braking so early. So basically we could have gone with 45, let's say. But let's save it as 49, just in case. No, actually the tires weren't overheating, just maybe the balance of the car with warm tires and on low fuel changed. Also it might change with the tow setting, I'm not sure. I need to explore more the setting. Shame about who was chasing us earlier. I'm not actually sure. Did he retire or just drop behind? Yeah, I don't know. Let's save the replay. Okay, I'm going to wait for the newspaper to show. Yeah, you can set basically everything, just like in other sims. The wheel rate, the dampers, the camber, the tow settings, the anti-roll bar, the pressures, the differentials, the gears. Oh, nice, nice CB. At least you're not super rallying. Great job. Still two legs to go though, so be careful. You know it, especially if you have my luck, it only takes one mistake to hit the strategically placed objects. Oh, you survived, but the car is messed up. Can't you repair between the legs completely? Or is there not enough time? Now, there it is. Okay. Oh, I pressed to take a screenshot, but I think it read it as press any key to continue. But never mind. Let's see if anyone is in the chat. Oh, you cannot repair it all. I see. 3 hubs. Yeah, the hubs take too much time. And I guess they set it up so the repairs isn't high proficiency to take less time. Twitch censoring fact. Actually, I see it properly here on Restream. It's not censored. Let's see. Okay, I don't think they're used to chatting after the race. They just communicate on the forum. Yannick is here, but we already congratulate him. And there is not much to say, he was just untouchable. Oh, only a few minutes even between. Yeah, 30 minutes. But mediocre mechanics. Yeah, they should be fired. I guess it's the idea is to simulate private entries, something like that. It kind of makes sense because there cannot be hundreds of teams, professional teams. Okay, guys. I'm going to stop, even though I kind of feel like racing more, but I better stop and take a break. And I want to do, by the way, the 69 stage rally, as I told you yesterday. So if I'm feeling good, I can do it tomorrow. But at what time exactly, I don't know. Maybe around the same time, or maybe around this time now, I can start the streams. Something like that. Yeah, but I think in the snow without damper it's fine. Not a big deal, except at the bumps, the bumpy parts, but you can just be careful and survive. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was such a nice race. I really enjoyed this one. Much more than the previous one, because the previous one, the brakes sometimes were back at cool down stage, then overheating, then cool down. And the gaps between the cars were bigger. Especially apart from myself and the other person who I was fighting for the lead. But in this one we had so many chasing and shuffling around. So yeah, I don't know when is the next race, probably 2-3 weeks. But I'll see you tomorrow for RBR and we'll see how that one goes. Hopefully better than yesterday. Much better. Thank you Fred, thank you Donald and CB. Have a good night everyone and see you next time. Bye bye.